Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. We've got that breaking news off the top we've been following in East Dallas. The officer-involved shooting is near Sandra Lynn Drive, and that's off of Gus Thomason and Ferguson Roads. So far, we know homicide detectives have been called to the scene, and Natalie Solis joins us with the latest in the shooting investigation.
Yeah, Clarice, specifically we're in the 10,000 block of Sandra Lynn Drive, and we're a bit of a distance away from the alley where this all went down. Police taping this off, keeping us back. Police also have yet to confirm a lot of the information that we have heard from witnesses and sources. Now, I was able to speak to a man who lives very nearby, right up around the corner. In fact, he says he was out in his front yard when he heard a gunshot. He didn't think much of it, not exactly sure what it was. Got in his car, drove around the corner, and that's when he saw officers surrounding a guy who was in an alley. That man was shirtless, trying to hide behind a pole and holding a gun.
And he was hiding behind the electricity pole, and the cops were like right here, like not even inside the alley, telling him to put his hands down, and he wouldn't put him down. And like,
show me what he was doing and how he had his gun. You actually saw the gun?
Yeah, he was shirtless, and like he was behind the electricity pole. Like all I could see was like him peeking, and like his hands were like, he didn't even have them up. Like they were telling him put your hands up, and they wouldn't. And I guess he was going to aim at them because they actually got scared, and they were like okay, move.
All right. Well, that witness says he also got scared, realized he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he turned around and drove away. Now, because he was in his vehicle and driving away, he says he did not see any exchange of gunfire. But then a few minutes later, he did hear several shots fired. He estimates up to 5. He says there was a pause, and then he heard several more gunshots. Now, Clarice, sources do tell us that the suspect is dead as a result of the gunfire, and no officers are injured. But again, we still are waiting for police here on the scene to come over and confirm all of this information that we have been hearing. Of course, we've got a lot of questions. Why were they called to this scene, and how did they end up in the alley with that suspect? Clarice?
Okay, Natalie, and if they get in touch with you before this newscast is over, we'll get that information back on the air. Natalie Solis reporting live. Thank you.